Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Esports at UCF. Tonight, we're bringing back the Fall Student Series as we open up with a very nice game of Overwatch. I'm your host, Golden Feather, and I'm joined here with my resident expert, once again, MoMoMonkeyMan. How are we doing tonight, Momo?
We're doing pretty well. We're coming hot in with a brand new, and I mean brand new, Overwatch patch, which came out just like 3 to 4 hours ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So these teams, I don't think they have necessarily understood the meta yet because no one has. But just judging on what we're coming in with, I feel with the changes that happened, at least a major one, is that D.Va has been nerfed pretty hard. They changed armor, so it's weaker now, and they also gave D.Va less armor. Overall, I think they're probably going to stick with the tried and true D.Va comp just because it's been so strong for a while. But we could definitely see some different tanks being used here.
Yeah, absolutely. We did see a few changes to kind of everyone across the board here. And again, since this patch just came out, we're not really sure how it's going to play into tonight's game, but I'm very excited to find out. And on top of that, what's also new, or mostly new, is our teams for tonight. So on our offense, we've got Pun IntenDEAD, which is a completely new team for us at UCF, versus WAWA Gaming, which is I believe is a returning team from the Summer Student Series, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct. We've seen WAWA Gaming before. They showed off a pretty good performance in Summer Series. They're right around middle, maybe a little bit above the middle of the teams. So I'm expecting a pretty strong performance from them, especially since they're facing a brand new team of Pun IntenDEAD.
Yeah, pun intended. I'm not gonna put any discredit towards them at all. I definitely think that they can put up a very nice fight here, and seems like for our comps, we're opening up with kind of a mixed bag here. We've got a Hammond with an Ashe and Echo over on our defense, which Echo on defense is a very interesting idea that I personally don't choose, but I would love to see how this works out here. And on our offense, we've got a Winston with a very nice dive comp here with a Tracer and Genji. Seems like we have some fights starting off right off the bat here. It looks like the Ashe is going to try getting some value with the Bab with the hit scan, trying to snipe people away, and the first kill goes off. Ana goes down with our Echo, just going and assassinating her with the sticky bombs, and now it's going to be a very hard attack to open up this game. Winston's getting caught out. Does he die to the laser? Yes, he does. We got Dr. J Senpai opening up with a very nice assault here on defense. Echo just pushing everyone back with the Hammond, just putting a lot of pressure, rolling around at the front of the door. But like Genji's gonna get caught out now. Oh my god, does he escape though? Yes, he does, just barely by the skin of his teeth. That health pack definitely did numbers for him, but I don't know. How do you think this is gonna play out once this next fight starts up?
Well, I mean, I think the win condition for WAWA Gaming here is setting up a proper dive, which they didn't do before. It was just the Winston went in, just like right there, and instantly gets punished and killed for it. Ball doesn't have that sort of issue. He has his own survivability and doesn't really need his teammates in order to support him in his actions. So that's why I think there's pun intended getting a lot of value here.
Yes, that's definitely true. It looks like we have Senpai ulting the Tracer, trying to get some value on that ult before losing the Mercy though, and the trade goes off there. The Tracer goes down 1-for-1 here, 4v4, and it looks like the Pulse Bomb goes off, no kills. Oh yes, never mind, there's a kill, and the Echo gets a nice Pulse Bomb ult onto the Ana, which again just fortifies his defense so much more. This Echo and Ball combo is, oh my god, just super deadly against our attackers here, which again, not expected whatsoever. But like you said, with Ball just being super self-sufficient, just being boosted by an Echo rushing in with you, just makes it so much better. Oh, but looks like Echo's getting a little deeper. Does he get out? Oh my god, he does. The flight does some numbers there as Genji struggles to deal with the Ball. And I'm seeing that WAWA's trying to go for a side push here, since the poke from the BAP and the Ashe from above just makes the main route just not possible with the dive comp. Just get poked out before anything can even happen. And Senpai gets another kill, takes out Pigeon with the sticky bombs and just causing so much mayhem. Oh my god, and Ana's about to go down next. This is absolutely absurd. 90 seconds left, and the payload's barely even moved.
This is what happens when you're playing a dive comp. It's very difficult to get everyone in the correct position, but if WAWA Gaming is able to get everyone in position and all attack at the exact same time, I don't think pun intended stands a chance in that fight. And the question is of getting there. They've been failing to get to a good position in every fight.
Right, but it seems like you're trying to change things up every time, trying to catch the backline off guard. It seems like Winston is able to go in and catch someone, but oh, no kills just yet. But oh my god, Senpai just cleaning up, takes out the Lucio, but the Bob goes down to defend here. But here comes the Primal Rage. The monkey is out and he is mad. He's gonna see if he can get to the Ash. Does he finally get it? Yes, the Ash goes down with 40 seconds left. It might be enough momentum to get the ball rolling here, but it looks like the ball's gonna be rolling right on in, trying to stop this momentum. And oh my god, the ult, sorry, not the ult, the res on the Ash brings her back into the fight, and the momentum is secured once again. But here comes the window. Oath comes true with his oath and takes out the Kiri. Oh my god, the window to the wall. Oh my god, and there goes Lucio to finish off the kill. But oh my god, Senpai it's just straight back and forth. It's just a fiesta. 10 seconds left. I don't know if our attackers can clean this up, but oh my god, and it's just Winston. He has to touch the point. Gonna bring it to overtime, but is it enough time to bring his teammates back into the fray? Getting shoved into the corner is gonna make it very hard though. The ball's rolling in. He's gonna get some value out of that ult though. The mines are on the field, and oh my god, just trying to catch everyone. The beat goes off though. The attack is still going. The overtime clock is ticking down. Kiri goes down. Pigeon gets that kill, which might be enough to push the payload just a little bit more. Oh my god, the deflect, the kill on the Mercy. But Kiri's back up. Oh my god, the bombs though. The bombs takes out the Genji, and now it's gonna be so much harder because the payload is still pushing. Oh my god, the Winston goes down. Who's next? The Tracer. I think this is it. This might be it. The tank is down. It's gonna be very hard to hold this together, but here's Lucio. The supports are trying to stay alive. Just enough time for Winston to come back, but I don't think it's enough. And no, it is not. Oh my god, what a show of chaos that was for our first round.
That is the difficulty of playing these comps here. What we saw here was an example of using an easier to play comp in order to try to win these fights. Pun intended, used like a 2-core comp where they had a ball. Honestly, it's almost a 3-core comp. They had a backline. Their backline with an Ash stuck together. The Echo tried to poke in and get some damage, and the ball was just all the way in the enemy's backline, trying to disrupt and get kills. And it worked every time. And it worked every fight that we just saw. Whereas WAWA Gaming is trying to play a very regimented and coordinated composition, but they just weren't able to get into the right positions, into the right cycles, really, the cycles of characters with the cooldowns.
Mm-hmm.
In order to execute their plan. And I'm going to say that that's a very difficult thing to do. I think Dive is just about the hardest comp to play in the game, and they were attempting to play it, and they almost did. They almost won.
Yeah, they almost had a comeback. I mean, just like the timer did tick down and they didn't have much leeway after those first initial fights, but you could tell that once they got into position, they held a very strong push. Had this happened 2 minutes earlier, the round would still be going. And I believe that, I mean, they just need to figure out how to counter the mixed comp here, because again, it is a very mixed comp. You got poke and dive all at once, but now we're moving on to a bit more brawl with a Rhine tank. And now we're seeing that our defenders are kind of holed up over in that one quarter, just giving control away of the payload. And now they have to hold this together, but it's going to be a bit more difficult now. But let's see here that the Moira is gonna not save the Rhine in time. Magma does take him out, which is our first kill. Oh my god! Oh, what a trade though! Nice, a perfect hook onto the Moira, followed by a pick on the Echo, shooting him down, shutting him down from a very nice streak. And now that is defense holding up for the time being. Wow.
The thing here is WAWA Gaming is playing a poke composition. They're trying to have continuous pressure on the enemy team, whereas pun intended is trying to use a brawl composition, which kind of tries to get on top of the enemy and do a lot of damage that way. But since poke has a range advantage, they're able to get picks before pun intended is able to get in.
Right, and I mean, we just saw right now, Pigeon just got a double kill with Cassie's very nice damage with his range, and despite being more of a brawl killer, he can poke quite well, to the surprise of a few, but it seems like our brawl is starting to push through just a little bit more here, but it looks like the Roadhog is starting to put some pressure on our Ryan here. Oh, losing health fast, and oh my god, gets frozen to death by the Mei, as the Echo gets another kill, and oh my god, another clean hook from our Roadhog as Echo struggles to make something happen here. Has to ult back. Not the best ult for this situation, but he's got to make it work. He might stagger here, but his teammates are back. Drops the bell, and oh my god, here comes the Sunbeam from Awari. He takes out one, but ult dropping Bob, taking out the pylon, and now putting some pressure down. But since Bob is gone, oh my god, forcing Mei to use her her cocoon, and now we see right here, he's about to set up a very nice ult here. Oh my god, he takes out the oh my god, wait a minute, what just happened?
The Reinhardt used his ultimate on only Pigeon, but the Baptiste lamp came through, prevented him from dying, and then the Roadhog hook came and hooked to Reinhardt mid-charge. But also, they lost their beat there when they killed the Lucio. He lost his ultimate. He was trying to use it, and they killed him in the middle of him using it.
Oh my god, that timing is insane though. That, I mean, just so much happened there, and I called it a little early that, oh, the Cassie was dead because he got hit by the pin, but oh my god, they can all cancel from Mei. Oh my god, Pigeon's trying to stat check that them. I don't know if that throws the round, but it's gonna make it 10 times harder because 2 people are down. Oh, cleans up, and here comes Senpai in the back. He's gonna be getting those kills, but it looks like O's finishing them off now with some nice headshots, and oh my god. Oh my god, Ashbear gets down. That's the defense down, and wait a minute, I forgot.
This is map 1.
That's map 1 because the first round didn't get any progress at all. Oh my god, what an insane play there from pun intended. And we're gonna see the star here as Echo, just getting these nice kills. I think it was in this first round here, but just a very nice display of this. I mean, they clearly have synergy. It's not a typical synergy, but it's a synergy nonetheless. But oh my god, what are we thinking?
I'm thinking that was a much closer game than I expected it to be after first round. I was thinking, oh man, they didn't even get to push the payload to first. But they almost held that. It was only 30 seconds left on the clock when it was captured. That was surprising to me. That shows, to me at least, that WAWA Gaming is definitely still in this game. Even though they had a little bit of a rough first round, they almost full held that second round.
Yeah, honestly, that is very impressive. Now that you mention it, 30 seconds left and not even to the other side of the underpass. Like, that's a very nice hold to hold for that long, and that almost wins. I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, of course, it was just the struggle of you have to defend against not even first point. That's a bit of a struggle, but we do have to give credit where credit's due that WAWA did play their cards pretty good this round. And I mean, like you said, I definitely believe that they're still in this, and even though the score is 0-1 for them, they can definitely turn this into a 1-1 and then a 2-1. But I'm excited to see what next map they pull out here. Do we know what map they picked?
Tower.
Lijiang. Ooh, that's a nice control map if I say so myself. That's
a classic right there. Honestly, Lijiang Tower is probably the most played map in the pro and semi-pro setting.
Really now? I didn't know that.
Yes, many teams love playing this map. It's also probably the most scrimmed map in the game as well. The reason why though is because it is a very good map at expressing your team's skill and understanding compositions and map structure. Each of the parts is different from each other, like very different from each other, providing like different comps power, which is why this is such a good show map. And I can't wait to see what these teams decide to pull out. This is also the map where the most zany compositions get played.
Elaborate on zany for me real quick as we wait for the round to start. Like, it's more kind of like what pun intended is kind of pulling out here, going for the mixed bag comps.
I mean, that's for sure one, but also you see many characters that are not very often played. You see a lot of Torbjorns, you see a lot of Junkrats, you see a lot of Symmetras on this map. You also see dive comps, brawl comps, not really poke comps, but some flyers, like playing Farah, like playing outside the map over. I don't know where the camera is, but around on the outside main point, there's like 2 windows, and Farahs can sometimes like to play there.
I know what you're talking about, kind of that outside balcony area.
Yes.
Which I think actually I think 2 of the points on this map have that. With the little health pack sitting outside, but it seems like you are right. It looks like we have Demi playing our Symmetra, maybe just for the teleporter, but oh no, he's going in. No, he's playing the Symmetra. But
which is very common here.
Yeah, so we did see that our Echo player from last round did switch with our new Symmetra player. But despite that, looks like King is going for the same ball play here and getting some value out of that. Ooh, looks like Mad was first to fall though. Unfortunately, there was no saving from him. Oh, we're missing the sweep. Unfortunately, had to catch that ball, but didn't get that trade. But luckily for them, they did manage to catch Demi on the return, which brings it to a 4v4 at the moment. Either way though, that's going to be a nice point tank from pun intended as they start taking that up. Ooh, looks like ball's going a little deep here, and Pigeon finishes off the kill, leaving the team without a tank, as it looks like WAWA's going to be taking advantage of this small blunder. Is going to try to take out as many as they can before they take the point. Looks like Frog's going to be the first, takes out Demi again. And now it's going to be 19-1 as the point starts ticking in favor of WAWA Gaming.
I don't know how well this ball is going to continue playing here. They're playing multiple CC characters, which are able to just stop this ball's movement and prevent them from really getting out of danger. So the ball has to be very carefully here.
Oh, wait, does he get back up? Oh, okay, he's not.
He is down, unfortunately.
I was like, oh, I don't know if he might mess that up. You never know, but yeah, very close call there. But yeah, you are right. We're seeing like the flashbang, the boop, the sweep, just all of these CC pieces. Bear trap too. Everything. Like, speaking of which, yeah, we have a lot of these trap tools as well. Oh my god, a beat just icing on the cake and just keeping this momentum. But oh my god, yeah, like you said, all of these CC tools just to lock down the ball and completely shut down the pick. And I think King is gonna keep gambling though, because he almost has his ult. He might get something out of this. But as of right now, it looks like WAWA is in the lead here, halfway up to 100, and with 2 ults to show for it. Even though they did use, I think, 3 ults just now.
I was just going to say, I think the ultimate advantage says otherwise to WAWA winning here. Considering to go from into 4 ultimates with only 2. But they're able to play this. These are strong ultimates that they have here. They have Ramantra's ultimate and also Junkrats. They can get a very early pick.
Riptire Annihilation is very nice for catching some kills, but they're gonna have to find the right position to make it happen. Here comes the Symmetra wall. Let's see if anything can happen here. Oh my god, the landmines, and here comes the Riptire. Does Riptire cancel? Oh my god, it takes out Oath, just completely shutting him down. A nice explosion to the face though, which I don't know if that was worth it, because I mean the fight is still lost here. And now I mean WAWA's down like almost all of their ults. Their ult combos now looking good whatsoever. But
they do have Ramantra plus Nano, which is a very strong combination, allowing for a lot of damage to happen. And Ramantra gets to live with his ultimate.
Right, but here comes a force beat from Antro here, trying to keep everyone alive here. Oh, but here comes Slash, about to get wiped off of the map, but it's going to be Magma who falls instead. Pigeon's next, and oh my god, is that the Annihilation coming out, takes out Symmetra, but no, not enough damage, is completely getting wiped out here by 3 people at once. I mean, Annihilation's strong, but not that strong.
That's a bit of a desperation play right there, I'd say. He probably should have held that for the Nano boost plus the Annihilation.
Maybe he was anticipating getting a Nano, but I don't think Ano was in position to do that, even if that was the plan. Yeah, even then, that wouldn't have happened. But let's see here. The game's not over yet, but let's see if the kills go off. The Kira goes down. The ball is swept. Demi's down next, but the Nano goes out anyway, despite no Annihilation, and that leads to 3 kills. Gonna be 4 very soon here. King has to hold together here if he wants a chance at bringing his team back, but unfortunately, it's gonna be very difficult. Here comes the anti. Oh my god, 2 HP. It doesn't matter. He held as long as he could, but now his team is out without a tank for this next fight, which is going to prove very, very detrimental, I believe. But oh my god.
Ball does get back very quickly. You will see he'll be there in roughly 3 to 4 seconds, but it is still a detriment.
The trade for, oh my god! The better Cassie gets the ult off apparently, because that is a stand if I've ever seen one. Oh my god, the rip tire. Oh my god, the solo kill rip tires might be what determines the game, but King is back. He uses the ball, he gets back really fast. He's gonna see if he can get something done. And oh my, it runs over the trap. Oh, takes out another, and now we're overtime once more. The beat goes out. And that's going to be all of WAWA buffed up with 1,000 health while Andrew struggles to keep his ball alive as well as to hold fast just for a little bit longer as his team comes back. But Kiri's out and now he's out with heals. Boy, is that Oath in the back? He might be able to get sneak play going. Demi's pretty well, but he's playing Ruby. He's going to get out. Oh my god. The overtime clock is still ticking. Demi gets the kill. He takes out Ram. Oh my god, but the C4 just takes out Reaper. Oh my god, what is happening? It's just Junkrat. It's Junkrat, and is that Tracer? That's Tracer. Pitches back on Tracer, and oh my god, is that a C9?
That is unfortunately I would not consider that a C9.
Oh.
But that is close to one. They I'm sorry, I forgot the team. WAWA Gaming was moved off a point by pun intended, and it allowed them to fully capture a point.
Yeah, the overtime clock was pretty low at that point, so barely second is just enough. But oh my god.
A C9, just to clarify, is when you control the point, and then you intentionally give it up, and then the other team takes it.
Got it. Okay, thank you for the clarification, but either way, that was a very, very close round there. Very chaotic, to say that the least. And very
playing double Symmetra.
Double Sim. I'm curious to see how this plays out. I'm not used to seeing double Symmetra, but now that we're in the open part of Lijiang, it's going to be a field day for Ball, and King is clearly taking advantage of that as he just runs on in and gets a nice slam dunk on the back line. And it looks like we're seeing Oath just poking off in the back, trying to get a nice dynamite pick on someone with no kills just yet. Oh, Baps very low though. The lamp goes out to force to save another headshot from Oath there. Oh my god, does he finally kill TP to escape though? The quick scope, 40 HP, does he survive that? Oh, I don't think he does. Nope, the flashbang finishes off. The same 5 damage flashbang just does numbers. And now it's gonna be Ram and his whole team versus pun intended as they try to disengage from this spot. But it's gonna be very difficult regardless, because Ball, oh my god, he has to get out. He's so low. Does he escape? No, he doesn't. And that's a nice punch to the face to end this fight. And now the point is taken up. Oh my god.
This is a very deathmatchy round right now. These teams are playing with their mobility. As you saw before, they're using the teleporters mid-fight in order to reposition and try to get some ranged picks. It's a very interesting playstyle from both teams.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
No. I was pausing, but then the ball didn't engage. Now he has.
All right, and yeah, here it comes, and now we're seeing pun intended is trying to go for this side play here, trying to push from the off angle. But here comes the window though from Corn to secure this point. But oh my god, the ball just does so much damage. Either way though, even though Ball is getting a lot of pressure down, his team is just getting decimated while Ball is jumping in, which is
the weakness of Ball, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He provides a lot of really good pressure by himself, but he doesn't help his team at all. So whenever his team's getting really hard pressured by the Ramatra, if they're able to put together a frontal assault with a tank, if 4 players are dead on one team and 5 are alive on the other, I don't think the Ball wins.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess here, but we're gonna see him go for a nice big point again. Here comes the shield, here comes the minefield, but the force B from both sides here as all the ults go off. Annihilation, the wall. Oh my god, double P. Here comes Cole. What's this? Another wall. Oh my god. And King takes out Ren. Pigeons down. Oh my god, Cole walks into the mines. What the? How many ults just got popped here? I want to count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
8. I think
8
well, no,
ults.
seven got popped there. One of them was in recovery still from the previous fight.
Oh, right. Okay. 7 ults. Oh my god, what a light show that was. But we're going to see the TP in from the sim. Let's see if the reposition gets some fruit, bears some fruit here. And oh my god, the shield barely saving him though. Oh my god, Magma's so low. But either way, the kills go out. Frog and Pigeon are down. It is going to be this is going to look very bad for WAWA Gaming as Pun 10 just tries to hold this together. Oh, takes out Ram, and that just ends the fight once more. And wow, is that a triple kill? Jesus Christ.
Oaf is doing the workout here, honestly.
All these
But
heads,
speaking
yeah.
of the other cast, Pigeon has his ultimate, and also they're about to pull up with Window again, which is a very interesting combination for able to pull it off. Window plus
A window Deadeye does stretch up really fast, but again, you have to make sure you're able to catch everyone out in the open and just pray Ball doesn't knock you out of it as well. That's gonna be kind of annoying if that happens. But we're gonna see 2 kills off right off the bat though. Oh my god, just Walla's getting decimated by these pigs. Oh, he switches to the S tier character and just lays waste. Oh my god. The S okay, correct me. Cass isn't actually S tier, but he is really good. He's very strong. As
he is a very
can
strong
see here.
character. I don't know what they are right now because the patch just came out 4 hours ago. So
That's true, but either way, very strong. But either way, we're going to see another TP in. Just being able to just immediately change the. Oh my god! Wait a minute! He didn't catch in time. Wait a minute! Both tanks down. Oh my god! What a boop! There. I mean, it's like when you miss that one grapple on like when you're playing Spider-Man, you take a half your health is fall damage. But kind of the same idea. But here comes the window. Here comes. Is that a beat? Yeah, it was a beat from Antro here, trying to save this play. And it does work because they get the point. Is that a 2-0 right now from Pun?
that is a 2-0 from Pun. I believe there is one more map for Pun to win, but in the future, I almost sense a reverse sweep coming. As famous in Overwatch, reverse sweeps are as common as day.
I mean, we would love to see that, but oh my god, it's just there's just the chaos of 7 ults at once here. And oh my god, that was, did you see that? The BAP just got slammed into the wall that also had a landmine on it.
Man, you could have told me that was a Doomfist who hit that right there.
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, I would say Con 4K. I mean, it was basically Con 4K, but that was hilarious. I mean, just that round though, that specific play was just, I mean, if you were to ask anyone, hey, yo, analyze this, yeah, good luck with that, bro.
If you tell an 18th century peasant about that game, they would have a problem up their ear. They would fall apart.
No, I hate how right you are about this. Okay. Regardless, that is a 2-0 for Pun IntenDEAD, our new team. When I mean, we're not gonna sleep on the new teams here because clearly they bring in some work.
Punch right now. Pun IntenDEAD is a very strong team apparently. Fresh news.
Yeah, I mean, WAWA, they definitely have some very nice ideas going into this, but again, like you said earlier, their play style is very regimented, very like it's already kind of set in stone how this play works and what its strengths and weaknesses are. So like going for the sim TP into the backline, well, we kind of know how that ends up depending on what the other team's doing. The dive, same idea, and it seems like they're playing in territory they're not exactly familiar with, especially with the way, you know, Pun IntenDEAD's playing. Like no one's really used to that. That's something you'd see in a solo queue game, and it doesn't work because it's not a 5-stack. You know what I mean?
Ball is a very interesting character who does that. Ball, there's no tank like Ball. He really does just live by himself, which is very odd. Most tanks require their teammates to be there in order to support them, in order to be able to do damage or any sort of disruption plays. But Ball's able to do that by himself. It's very interesting. We've seen very few Ball metas within recent years, so no one's really used to playing against them.
This is true, and I mean, hopefully with This match here, I'm thinking, this might start the revolution that brings ball back into the meta.
I mean, it's one of those comps that you have to scrim against, honestly. You have to have experience against ball comps in order to counter them. But they are definitely counterable. You just have to be ready.
Right, and WAWA, they definitely did counter ball a few times. Like we mentioned earlier, the weakness of ball is you're jumping into the backline. You're a dive, and if you leave your backline to just, shoot, well, what stops the enemy team from rushing your backline while you're trying to just, knock people around like a bowling ball, right?
Exactly.
And clearly, that's what won a few fights. Wawa found the weakness and exploited it, which is exactly how you're supposed to play. But we're seeing Senpai is coming back to replace Emmy. I think they're swapping out. And now we are on New Junk City. Personally, my favorite Flashpoint map. How do you think Flashpoint will play out for us?
I think Flashpoint is going to be very interesting. Mostly because Flashpoint's a very brawl-centric map format. Both of the maps in the format are brawl-centric, especially New Junk City. So I'm very interested to see how this ball team is going to adapt to that, because ball isn't really famous for being a brawl character, to say the least. Very much a dive character.
Yeah,
so,
that's one way to put it.
Yeah, more so, the problem with ball into a brawl comp, though, is that the brawl comp wants to be together in order to do a lot of damage, and they want to stand on top of the enemy team in order to kill them. So when ball willingly puts himself in the middle of the enemy team, he's kind of doing what they want.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, because bro, you just go in, you punch, you swing your hammer, you pretty much just fight in close quarters, and you outlast the fight. That's what brawl's supposed to be. In ball as dive, you don't really have as much sustain. You land, you switch, you start shooting, and you have your shield, and that's about it. And having ball here, I don't know if it's, like you said, I don't know if it's a great idea, and it's gonna be very hard to find a good, really good swing points. I can only think of one really good place or two good spots to swing from, but other than that, you don't have as much pressure as you would on other maps. But again, we're going to see what the teams do. We're going to see if don't fix what ain't broke, if pun intended goes for the same play, and no, they are not.
They're going for, this is a variation of what we called owl comp. Okay, now it's changed. Now it's just Winston with an echo. Which is interesting.
Yep.
I think Widow is not very strong on this map, or map type. I'm interested to see what they do with her, though. Because Widow is an extremely powerful character for the right situation.
Right, and clearly we have seen that Oath has been hitting some very nice shots. Oh, or not.
This is now a variation of Alcom. Alcom is used in Overwatch League with a Winston and Reaper, and they kind of just dive together and use their bubble with the Reaper in order to just walk on the tank and explode them. Or the backline.
It seems that looks like our players on, oh my god, never mind, I was gonna say something, but yeah, looks like Pigeon is gonna be redeeming himself, just taking out the Echo straight away. Oh, trades it off almost immediately as his first fight kicks right on off. Oh, with 1 HP, doesn't survive though, and just gets bled out by Carnage on that Jungle Queen. Jungle Queen's just very, I remember Jungle Queen is just so strong right now, actually, as a brawl.
Jungle Queen is very strong on this map in particular too. This is very much a Jungle Queen map, and it's New Junk City. It's Kingdom.
It's very lore accurate, to say the least.
Yeah.
And
also, Slash Castle is a little bit of a famous Jungle Queen player.
Interesting.
He's very strong on Jungle Queen.
Well, we're gonna see that, showcase for us right now, as, his team is holding the point at 30-0 right now. Very nice, and it looks like we need to see, pun intended, kind of switching this up a little bit or get some better positioning. They want this dive idea to work, because right now they're kind of struggling a little bit, and Echo gets taken down again, but this time from a boop, and now, oh my god, the pull back off of the jump takes out the Winston, and now everyone else is just a cleanup crew. Oh my god, look at that. Absolute massacre from Pigeon and Slash here as they just wipe all pun intended. Oh my god, that pull though was amazing.
Yeah, and as the audience might be able to hear the plane going out my window right now, there is definitely a plane of existence that's being made here.
Oh, looks like Pigeon pops the Deadeye, just zoning off. Oh my god. Insane play right there. I mean, he knew, he's really, like, Pigeon knew, I'm probably not gonna get a kill with this, right? Because I was get, you know, blocked by the monkey, by the bubbles. So he's gonna press it and just scare them away. And, oh my god, these knives! What am I looking at? Oh my god, but the bear trap, it was all a trap! Oh my god! An amazing knife pull just got sent down the drain as Oath and Senpai going with that damage to knock out Dragon Queen before she can even hit anyone else. What was that?
You know, I was about to go into a talk about how maybe you shouldn't be playing Echo here. Echo doesn't really do a lot, but that Echo was a secret carry there because Echo was able to kill the Junker Queen very quickly when she was stuck in trap. I still stand by that though. I think that playing Echo here, who's very easily countered by the Cassidy, isn't maybe the best play. They keep on getting picked early in the fights.
Yeah, and with Lucio also putting a lot of pressure down, it's gonna be harder to set up properly. And oh my god, but here comes is that a nano on the Dragon Queen? Oh my god, the Rampage nano takes out one, another one goes down to a Rip Tire, and oh my god, the team's going crazy. Oh my god, Slash goes in, just the nano, and here we go. That is an ult gone from Echo here, has to immediately switch off, and oh my god, Winston has to go for this and just dies pressing the Primal Rage. And how many ults was that? Was that 1, 2, 3? I think that was 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ults in total. Oh, 7.
7 ults again. These guys just love the light show plays here. But it seems like
I was joking. It was 6 ults. I mean,
oh, 6.
They swapped to Orisa, I believe.
Oh, okay. I was like,
well, they did because they were monkey before.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, no, it was 7. Oh my god. I mean, either way though. Yeah, just I mean, it seems WAWA is gonna come out on top once more after that massive play there. And even though it, pun intended, does have 65% on the point, they're gonna have to take this back. And they're just getting poked down by Magma here. Just the ballista of grenades coming down. But oh my god, it looks like Oath is not gonna take that for an answer. He's gonna fight right on back as it's gonna be WAWA pressing the beat. Here we go. How many kills is that? That's 1. A trade, another trade. A 2v2. It's a 3v3 right now. And here comes King very well here. But oh my god, that double Reptar kill might secure the play for pun intended, and it does. Oh my god, just trades into a very massive ult, which earns pun intended their first point on Flashpoint.
That was an extremely interesting fight, honestly. It was interesting to see so many ultimates getting used into one ultimate fight, but then almost like a neutral fight afterwards, instantly getting disrupted by a Rip Tire, which was a very impressive play, I add.
I mean, it's definitely a wild card coming from the wild card himself, but I mean, either way, it is quite the play just to secure that point. And now it's even right now, 1-1 for Flashpoint. And now we're gonna have a very long match, but it seems like Senpai is gonna get knocked down once more by the Cassidy. I mean, this Pigeon though, on like if he gets those shots off, he just goes crazy. Your boy's going crazy. But it seems like it's gonna be Magma with the Rip Tire, as long as Pigeon with the Deadeye ready to go at a moment's notice. But it looks like it's gonna be the single grenade to take out both Andro and Oath at the same time, as Magma gets a kill without the Rip Tire. But oh my god, it's just another massive play from WAWA Gaming as they start taking the third point up.
Yes, pun intended, made a very big mistake when playing against Junkrat there, in that they stood in the same position for a little bit too long, allowing the Junkrat to kind of spam the angles that they were trying to hold. Which results in kills.
Yeah, you
have to kind of walk quickly onto their team in order to get past this Junkrat, I believe. And which is what they do. They walk instantly onto point.
Yeah, and now it's like a Riptire goes off from Magma here. Doesn't get a kill. No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't catch anyone. I think Orisa destroyed it with the Javelin spin, which is an absolutely massive play. But looks like it's going to be Oath getting caught out by the Jungle Queen. That is one kill, but what about on the back line? The point just got taken right under his nose as Senpai redeems himself. It takes out 2 with the Icicle headshot on 2 people. Just absolutely securing this play, and now it's going to be Slash trying to back off with Pigeon here, but I'm not sure if he's gonna make it. He's so low, and TDX finishes that off with the 70 damage on a shot.
Yeah. Slash is gonna have a little bit of a difficult time here, I believe. But putting Jungle Queen into Orisa is a very difficult thing to do. It's possible. It's you can do it, but it's just difficult because Orisa has a lot of tools which counter Jungle Queen's kit. Namely Javelin throw and spin. The spin really disrupts the Jungle Queen's momentum because once they use shout, they really want to run forwards with their team.
Yeah, you kind of just mess up a lot of combos, and you can destroy the knife with Javelin Spin as well. Here comes the Terror Surge. No kills, but King is very low because of that, and Pigeon takes advantage and gets that kill. Now it's going to be, oh my god, Puntan without a tank and without a DPS as well. But either way, Slash is going to pop that ult to make sure this point is secured. A few trades go off, but I think ultimately that is another fight won by WAWA Gaming. Wow.
And this might be premature to say, but I believe this also might be a point win for WAWA Gaming. And let's make it. Oh wait, they have Bob still.
Ooh, wait, true.
Wait.
Bob and Nanoed Bob might be it here, but they have to get it, and that just means Oak just cannot get picked before that happened. Oh, but it looks like Senpai's gonna get picked instead. By the way, he's not needed to pop Bob, and we're gonna see if that happens. But it's gonna be a Nanoed Orisa instead. Oh my god! But the sweep on Slash Castle, Hong Shu as he goes down, but the Bob play onto Pigeon takes him down. Oak trading for Bob there. Unfortunately, it's not gonna get any more value here. I don't think. Oh my god, so low. King is holding by himself here, trying to hold this together as long as possible, but TDX goes down. Both supports down. It is just King, and I don't think he's gonna be able to hold this. Yeah, you're right. That is a point one.
He does come back, but I don't think they can really do anything.
Oh, but the sweep. No, the sweep. Oh no. That was a very nice mid-air sweep, but yeah, you are right. I'm definitely going to trust you when I'm betting on roulette, but that is another point one from WAWA Gaming, bring it to 2-1. I think that's only one more point they need to win their first game of the match. I'm excited.
I believe, mostly because they have a really strong ultimate advantage right now. It really looks like, pun intended, got sent back to the Stone Age with ultimates here.
Oh my god, you're so right. I mean, just what, 17, 12, 18, 13, 20. Yeah, no, this is going to be very difficult. We have a Rampage. Nano Rampage came up very soon, which is going to be a very annoying because if you get hit by that, you can call it wrapped.
You're mostly dead. It's 150 HP guaranteed damage.
On top of the bleed and the anti. I mean, unless Kiri gets a very nice Suzu, yeah, that's wraps right there. And it seems like WAWA's going to take advantage of that by just taking that point and getting as much pressure as possible, while Pigeon wins the standoff against Senpai here with with a nice shot to the torso. And that's going to be another one fight by WAWA. They're just winning these fights. They got their momentum together.
Yeah, so that's the scary thing about these tried and true teams here. Once they get their momentum rolling, it's really hard to stop them, especially when you're playing JQ Raw. JQ with their ultimate cycle is very difficult to counter.
Absolutely, and I mean, this is after they made it like a bit longer to get, but TDX goes down next, and now it's gonna be another 5v4, maybe 5v3 very soon. But oh my god, yes, it's a 5v3 because Magma gets that C4 on the Cassidy, and Frog finishes off Oath right there. Another fight won by WAWA Gaming.
I will hazard to say that this may very well be the first map win, mostly because of the ultimates that WAWA Gaming is currently holding. That Junker Queen, as long as they're able to bait out the Kiriko Bell early, they're going to be able to use their Junker Queen ultimate and basically win the fight for free.
Yeah, and I mean, they
not even touch.
They don't even get to touch. I was about to say, I'm like, are they even gonna touch here? But yeah, they didn't, and yeah, they had all those ults. So even if they did get close, just, you know, just pop a few ults and the fight's won anyway. Just delaying the inevitable, but either way, we're gonna see a nice play of the game here from Oath here. I think it was the massive, the massive Riptire here. Yeah, it was the Riptire, the wildcard Riptire that ended the fight. Just, I mean, very nice play, but it seems like Wawa Gaming did just, you know, come together and they're like, okay, we're locking in, we got this. And now we're 2-1. We're 2-1.
That's what I was scared of, to be honest. I was thinking, pun, they might just be a ball team. They've been pulling out ball for all of their maps, and they did temporarily use Ryan on Gibraltar, but they've mostly been using ball, and I was worried that they might have been a ball one-trick team. Now, I don't think that's necessarily true, but I do think they are strongest when using that character. Although, luckily for them, they do have map pick now.
Oh, that is true. They might be able to end this right here, right now, if they pick the right map and, you know, do that ball comp again. But that doesn't mean Wawa hasn't picked up on the pattern by now. They know punishment winning with ball. Ooh, Midtown. Midtown isn't half bad for ball. You can get some very nice plays there, but on that first point when you're pushing it, not too many swing points after the bridge.
Well, the bridge is the most important part of first point, I will say.
True. This is very true.
This is an interesting map pick. I personally would have chosen Eichenwald.
That is better, I think. That is much better. You're so right about that. But maybe this is a map that they practice a lot. And actually, we don't know. Are they attacking first? I'm curious.
The answer to that is Wawa Gaming.
Wawa is attacking first. So it's going to be, pun intended, on defense here. And if we're betting on...
We don't know for sure yet. They get to choose.
All right.
Better defense first.
Looks like team might answer that question very soon. If I think
they want defense, so they're swapping.
Defend. Okay, so they will be swapping from blue to red.
Please remember to change Dimisol to red as well. Thank you.
All right, so Midtown. I mean, it's definitely a decent map for ball, but like you said, Eichenwald is probably better for that comp. I mean, well, we're trying to guess for the comp when that's something we have not anticipated whatsoever. But
we do not know what pun intended's what their game is. We assume it's ball because they've been using him and winning with him, but they very well could be some other type of team as well.
Oh yeah, the team names need to be swapped too. I don't know.
The team names also.
Yeah, the team names. Sorry, we're talking to production, trying to make sure everything's together. But yeah, so I definitely think that if they're picking this map over like a better ball map, like you said, Eichenwald is an example. I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head, but my guess is they probably
hybrid. I can't think of any either, honestly. Maybe Hollywood. I wouldn't really say Hollywood.
Not really. No, I mean, like on second, you got a little bit like from the buildings, but it's not good enough, you know. Like you have like one little bridge like towards the middle of that point, and that's about it. Everything else you kind of have to play off the walls like you're Spider-Man. But
yeah,
here,
I agree with that there.
this is very interesting because again, like you said, the bridge is the most important part of Midtown, right? At least for the first point. Right.
Yeah,
actually,
I'm very curious to see what. Well, you know, it is a very important part of a map, but depending on what comp you're playing, it's more or less important. If it's a dive comp, you almost want to walk through the bridge before you dive on them. On defense, I mean.
Right.
And on poke, you definitely want to hold right at the bridge. Same with brawl, roughly. You kind of want to hold right before the bridge, then rush through as they try to enter.
And here we go. It seems like King is going to be on the ball again. Yeah,
they're using a
like
poke comp here, which is going to be very dangerous for WAWA Gaming, because poke is very much countered by wall comps.
Yeah, and even though yes, Ash does have the shotgun, it's not enough self peel to survive a quad machine gun from the ball. But the bell from BAP might do it as well. Unfortunately though, Sigma doesn't really do too many favors here if his rocket's down.
Yes.
Which is gonna be very dangerous. He swapped to Roadhog.
That was a good swap, I think, honestly. Actually, maybe not good swap, but it was an interesting swap is what it was.
Yeah, but it seems like, looks like King just got, he got a little caught there. I think his plan got a bit foiled, but we're going to see how this pans out as this fight opens up. Looks like, oh my god, a nice pull to open up this this round, as that's one player down. That's a trade off though. Pigeon does manage to catch TDX, making this a 4v4. But seems like it's gonna be Frog and his whole team just trying to back up into the back corner, as the attack already makes it to the point. And they're already at one tick. How many more can they get? I don't think they can get much more here. It's gonna be very hard to fight against this. They're gonna full cap.
Yes.
Yeah, and oh my god, the pull into the trap. The rock stunning counter though. Oh my god, King is one shot, but it doesn't matter because the point is taken, and now the fire truck is on its way out the door. And my god, a 5-minute capture.
Yeah, this map is a little bit famous for being we'll say snowballing. Though what I will say is what we just saw was the very dangerous part of speed control in Overwatch, where pun intended, held Lucio instead of trying to play a different off support, which means that they're very strong in like walking off the Sigma.
This is true, actually, yeah. I mean, like, Sigma, again, he only has the rock for self peel. The shield doesn't do favors for that. Everything else is kind of just there. Like, he can survive a hook by pressing, what is it, shift, is it? And he'll absorb all the shots. And oh my god, but here comes the interrupted whole hog! Can he survive? No, King is, I think he's by himself. Wait, no, oh my god, he's still shooting, though. The gun's still firing, but not anymore. It gets shut down. Oh my god, the ult pop, but I mean, just look at the point, the payload. It's already halfway under the bridge.
They did burn a minute off of their time bank already. And that went from 5:30 to 4:30 already, just right here.
They do have a bit of leeway, but yeah, they are slowly burning time here. And we got a few ults coming up right now. We might see another big play. It seems like Ball can't get the momentum for a big leap. Forces the bell. And oh my god, the window too, the swing. Oh my god, the pulse bomb gets countered by the bell, but it doesn't matter because Andro takes out two, Alt takes out another, and that might be another one fight. By pun intended, as Ana is next to the chopping block. Sigma's the last one. He doesn't have many options here. And oh my god, Oath finishes that kill. And now the payload's pushing once more with barely under 4 minutes left on the clock.
You know, pun intended did a very good job there, but honestly, that result was more so because Slash Castle dropped off of a high ground in order to chase a kill. His blood first got to him.
He got a little greedy, that's definitely true, but it looks like his team is starting to push his back, taking out Oath. Here comes the Riptire, gets countered by Antro, just shooting it down, and now the payload is 2 meters away. TDX goes down, Bob is doing work out here, gets a double kill. But we're gonna see what else he can do before he goes down. But it looks like it's gonna be King running away with 30 HP. Oh my god, barely surviving that.
Yeah, this is the power of playing a poke comp. They're able to try to deal a lot of damage before the ball was able to dive. And that's what they did. The ball didn't die, but his entire team did before he was able to do anything.
Oh, but we're seeing, oh my god, the sweep, the rock missed though. Oh my god, doesn't matter. That's King out as his team just arrives. He came in, he pushed in just a little too soon, and now his team is left without a tank for the rest of this fight. And Temmie's next to go, as again the clock is at 2.5 minutes now. We just saw 5.5 minutes like two minutes ago, and now we're seeing a stellar defense from WAWA Gaming here, as King is going in. He does want this kill. He wants to find that catch here to bring his team back into the fight, into the game. Here comes the knockup. The sweep though, it's gonna shut him down for just a moment though. He's gonna come in swinging once more. Not many swing spots to play off of, but he's still coming in strong. Pitches going for those picks here. Almost catches the Tracer. The dynamite does catch, but it's gonna be Frog and Ana left to not be able to help their supports. But here we go. Here comes the window to bring things back. Mammy gets a double kill. Pigeon takes out another in that fight. I think that's another one fight from WAWA Gaming.
But
oh my god.
The common denominator is the ball is still alive. What I think the issue right now is, for pun intended, is that the ball isn't really getting any value. There's a backline of Frog and Corn are really keeping each other alive during the ball's dives, and he really doesn't get any value. And that's kind of a big issue. I think that Oath needs to try to engage with a ball, which just hasn't been happening.
Yeah, and now, oh my god, misses the swing, but he pops the landmine anyway. Oh my god, traps the Sigma. Oh my god, a double ult kill, pulse bomb, and artillery strike takes out 2, and that's the supports down, but it's gonna be Slash on its own. He has to fend for himself, but now I don't think that's gonna happen because oh my god, and now it's just Pigeon, and now he's got 20 health. Oh my god, the grenade! The bounce from Bastion just secures that kill, and I think it's gonna be Frog next up. He might get staggered here. He gets denied the health pack. He has to keep boosting. He might have to bell here if he wants to survive, but no, his Honest there to keep him alive. And now Ball's back up, and as we see here, pun intended, is back in the fight. They only have 2 minutes left, but now they're in the train station.
Yes, that was a very good defensive hold by WAWA Gaming, but that end there was really a Tracer showing. Oaf really pulled out the pulse bomb stick, and the Decimal used his ultimate at the same time, allowing for a huge advantage on their back line.
Yeah, a lot of zoning here, especially with the minefield too. It was 3 ults there, a lot of zoning, and there wasn't much movement. And when Ball knocks you around, not having movement means, well, you take damage from that. And oh my god, the bear trap followed by sleep. Oh my god, that is that feels terrible.
That felt like Overwatch 1 right there.
I was gonna say,
in the back line, Oaf is just chilling back here.
He's just sitting there. I mean, does WAWA even know what's happening? I mean, like, he's waiting. He doesn't have a pulse bomb or anything, but he does have he is able to get some value here. But I mean, I was gonna say, like, just that trapping into sleep, it's like if you play League of Legends, that feels like a Morgana Q. All right, but like,
speaking of League of Legends, please watch a League of Legends game after this one.
I think that stream got canceled, unfortunately, but looks like, oh my god, Gord with these sleeps though, just sleeps, Ball and just walks through the health pack. He knows what's up, and oh my god, Magna's he's kind of getting bullied a little bit, but Ball can't get much value, unfortunately. I mean, he's drawing a lot of attention, but can his team follow up with Sigma just sending the buffed balls up into the balcony, and it's just being annoying, but oh my god, here comes the landmine. The landmines take out Sigma, and now it's gonna be, oh my god, the trade. Bob takes out the opponent's Ashen. Oh my god, no! Ball is still alive, and now he's gonna go in. He's critical, but he's still fighting. And Angel's on the point, trying to push it. 10 seconds left. It's just those two. Oh no, never mind. Cassie is still there, but Ball gets swept again. Oh my god, just okay. Can we give props to this Ana for landing basically every single sweep on this ball? Like, it's a ball. Like, how do you hit that?
I mean, Corn is a very good Ana player, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, clearly landing sweeps on ball like every single time it's up. Oh my god, never mind. Shut down by Oath here. My god, and I shot to the leg, just cleans it up. But Magma though, oh my god, the ripped tire with the C4 to clean things up, and he's still alive. But Ball is here, and he's still causing a ruckus. No sweep though. Oh my god, the C4. Oh my god, the knockup. He's so low though. Doesn't matter because the fight is over, and so is the round. What a nice showing from both teams there. Oh my god.
We saw some incredible coordinated dives from the Ball team of, sorry, pun intended. They showed some really strong, like, initiative. I'll say initiative on those fights, and that's how they won the fights. Like, on the first point, they kind of just walked forwards, forced them off a point. Even though they weren't playing ball yet, they were still playing like it, trying to rush forward, force out picks early, and that's how they won all their fights. And it was very impressive. But the stalwart defense of WAWA Gaming also showed its might there. They held for a very long time, considering they had to hold for 5 whole minutes for second point. Plus another, I believe, minute and a half after capturing third.
It was 2 minutes. I don't know how. Yeah, another minute and a half. And that's just impressive. I honestly, I mean, I would fold under that kind of pressure. I won't lie. That's why I'm only plat. But
like, man, we all started somewhere.
I mean, I don't really play this game this much anymore. But I mean, either way, I mean, it's very clear that WAWA Game just knows how to hold things together, and it's a poke versus dive team, or at least dive in sense of ball
team. It's very interesting. This is a special kind of JQ brawl. Even though we're playing dive DPS, it is still a form of brawl.
It's on my last round, but yeah, this is kind of
last round. This round's a little bit flipped.
Oh my god! What? Another fantastic pull with an anti. Yeah, no, that Roadhog just got sliced up, and that's a tank down for the first fight already, and that might be just another point sweep within a minute. But let's see if Genji can get a kill with the dash. Does he get his reset? Yes, he does. The reset's up. He wants to catch Oath here, but Oath gets the health pack. But another reset gets him the 50 damage dash to secure the kill. But we're going to see King is back on his old reliable. But he's by himself, though. He can't really make a play alone. And I didn't realize that Roadhog wasn't the play here versus a JQ, but...
No, it is not.
Yeah.
Not compared to...
Like he's
look
kind
at
of
this ball.
together.
He's just standing in the middle of point practice.
He's just dodgy. He's bobbing and weaving. I mean, like he's avoiding damage, but I mean, just he's swinging on and that pole, just knocking Lucio into the wall. His team is starting to catch up, but Demi goes down instantly. We're just gonna make this a lot harder. Genji and Kiri are here. Oh, sorry, not Genji. Mei and Kiri are here now. And King does take out Korn with a nice swing. But Kiri is gonna fall in response. Pigeon just gained these nice picks as Tracer, and King, he's still alive. Like what is this? He's just been swinging next to the whole enemy team, and his, I mean, like,
you know,
what?
Ball is a hamster who came from space, but man, he acts like a zombie out here, just living on point forever.
I mean, like, it's definitely quite the nuisance, but it seems like WAWA understands that. I mean, it's a bit more of an empty threat than King realizes, because his team can't really get anything out of this. They can't push in because they don't have a tank next to them, because again, ball is on point. Like,
they're not playing a ball comp, really. They're playing Mei Symmetra. You know when you want to play Tracer with ball, because they complement each other's playstyle very well. I say that,
then that happens. I mean, like,
that was an overextension by Magma, right?
Yeah, Overwatch is notorious for timing like that, but here comes the minefield for a very nice zoning defensive. But oh my god, another sweep from Korn. My god, I mean, Korn's just timing the drops perfectly. Like,
Magma nearly dashed into 2 lines.
Oh my god,
he barely dodged them.
But here comes the B from Frog to secure this play, but oh my god, that's not a great wall by Demi here, and Frog is going to take advantage of that by just rushing right on in. Mavi's going to get these kills, misses the swing, but the kill goes out nonetheless, and now May's trapped on the payload. Can't really do much after that skill goes off, but the wall's going to zone just a little bit longer, and despite being countered by Mei, Genji does some work with his Tracer right next to him, and that is another one fight by WAWA Gaming as they basically make it to the same point, pun intended, but now 3.5 minutes left to go.
Yeah, this is a strength of playing JQ comps and in favorable scenarios. It's a little bit funny though, how they should really be training for DPS lines.
Oh, looks like Demi, though, just gets caught in the back room, unfortunately. And, I mean, the rest of the team follows right on after. And this is just becoming a sweep from WAWA Gaming as they just, I think they finally understood how to counter this this very unconventional playstyle that pun intended has brought for us today.
Yes, and pun intended understood that and started swapping to Winston. And Winston's a very, very strong character. Even if they are playing a counter play style, Winston can put in some very strong work, but not with this DPS line. I don't know what their plan is here.
I mean, Junkrat and Reaper, I mean, like, you got the poke from Junkrat, and then you had the dive from Reaper. I mean, like, again, a mixed bag. I mean, like, it can work, but it needs to, it requires a very specific series of events, and that's just not happening right now because, I mean, look, TDX and Demi are down once more, and they're kind of struggling to defend this, and that might be it for this game. I mean, like, I don't think King's team can come back in time. King has a touch, and he doesn't get there in time, unfortunately.
Yeah, Frog moved him in the middle of his jump, canceling his momentum and pushing him off the point before even touching it.
Yeah, seems like Slash is begging to not get the newest game mode Clash, which I can't say I blame him, but either way, his team just is pulling forward here, bringing this match. It's a 2-2 now. I think it's 2-2 now. But I mean, yeah, it's. We thought
what did I say?
It was
earlier.
The reverse sweep.
Sweep is imminent. I smelled it.
You have prophesized everything so far tonight. It's honestly insane. I mean, like, I mean, I'm speechless. I'm not gonna lie. Like this.
I understand the flow of team fights and how like the ebb and flow of how teams play against each other, which is in map. Out of map, I have no clue how I predicted reverse sweep. I just could tell. It was that day. The stars aligned to the sky and a constant reverse sweep. But the history book.
Go crazy. He's gonna go crazy again.
Echoes of Dairy has been a consistent A.
If it was 2.5, I would be annihilating every tank every time I stare at them because I'm an Echo main. I'm like, there's no way it's 2.5 times.
I think it probably is 2 times. I'm looking it up right now, actually.
All right, but yeah, I mean, either way, yeah, yeah, like
strong ability. It is 2. No, it's it goes from 50 damage per second to 175, so it's over 3 times.
Okay.
Which is insane.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
3.5 times more damage if she is targeting under half health.
Yeah. That I mean, it's just her damage. Like people, I think a lot of people sleep on her damage. Not in competitive play. I think everyone in competitive play is kind of aware of how much damage Echo can put out. And I think just one of the great things about Echo is how adaptable she is to basically technically any playstyle, which is kind of the whole point of the character. She can poke very well. She has a very strong dive with her burst damage potential. She has not as great in Brawl because she doesn't have the great sustain other than pressing ult and surviving a bit longer. But she is just really strong, and just as a flyer, you counter like a lot of the DPS characters that would, you know, do a lot of damage. Like Junkrat, kind of hard to fight an Echo as a Junkrat. Pharah also struggles. Basically, anyone that's not a hit scan will just not want to fight an Echo. But on the flip side, hit scan will demolish Echo.
Yes, it's a very much it's a little bit of an outplay thing where if you can play around buildings on good maps or buildings, like New Queen Street actually has a lot of buildings for Echo to play around. You can almost play around hit scan characters.
Yeah,
they want to play Hanamura 2CP. I do not believe that's happening.
I don't think that is part of the competitive map pool, but honestly, I can't blame them. It's like, I think they're yeah, like it's not a great map, but it's a nostalgia that, you know, makes you want to play it. You know what I mean? Like back to the old days.
A lot of meme map picks out here, but I do believe New Queen Street is the map that is going to be played.
At least it's not Clash. No, I'm kidding.
I'm actually extremely excited to see this map because you know what? It is a good ball and it's also a good Junker Queen map. Both do very well on this map and map type, so this is going to be a very 50-50 game.
Ooh, so for the last match, of course, it's an even matchup for the dramatic effects, of course. And
the script has already been written. We already know what's happening.
Just a disclaimer: we do not script the student series. Everything is unscripted.
We always script everything.
We have a reputation, my friend. Yes, you can't be doing this.
Oh wait, did I just leak? Oh no.
Doesn't help that
we do actually not script everything. That would be very difficult for an Overwatch match.
It would be honestly. Yeah, imagine actually scripting an Overwatch match. How hard would that be to make it look real as well?
Before. There's been like team betting scandals before in Overwatch, but not for the immense prize pool of Fall Student Series, which I believe may or may not consist of 5 T-shirts or a gift card.
I think it's like $100 gift card to like a smoothie shop or something.
Yeah, it's like $20 per person on the team.
Yeah, it's like $100 gift card for a smoothie thing. Yeah, we're totally gonna rig we're gonna rig bets for that. That's a great idea.
That sounds really great.
Oh yeah, no, so worth it, so worth the effort. But anyway, you know what is worth the effort though? This game that is about to start. We're gonna see what the comps are, and I mean I think we already know what it's gonna be. Yep. We see Slash on the Junker Queen. Come on, King. We know you want to do it, brother.
Come on, man. Pull it out.
Let's see it. No, don't tell them.
It does not sound good.
Oh, Malga versus a Junker Queen.
This is a good matchup for Malga. This is a very interesting pick. This is probably a counter pick for Junker Queen. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, and along with, it looks like Oath is on. Is Greg? Wait a minute. Oh yeah,
It's extremely
I
strong.
counted things wrong. I was about to say something really stupid. Never mind. Seems like Oath has switched to support. Instead,
Brig
because
might be the
DPS.
strongest support in the game right now, or close to it at least. It was between Juno, Lucio, and Brig.
Speaking of Juno, I guess no one wants to play Juno right now, but it looks like where the fight's starting off right on here. It looks like a nice axe swing from the JQ to get a lot of picks. Oh my god, another knife into a headshot. Just cleans things up right off the bat. Oh my god, clearly.
The hidden hero of that play is really Korn's anti-nade, who splashed, I believe, 2 or 3 targets on the Maga. And I believe it was also the Junkrat.
That's huge, especially versus, Malga, when your whole thing is pressing E and, going cardiac mode and giving everyone lifesteal. Yeah, no, that's a very nice grenade there. And Korn's just been consistently putting these out. Look at that, another nice anti here. Oh no, that was, from Korn there.
Korn anti, yes.
But it seems like King has switched over to Roadhog here. I don't know how that does to him to JQ, but I feel like it's a bit even. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's a little bit hog-sided, the matchup.
Oh, let's see how true that is. Oh my god, yes it is. A little, yeah.
Okay, you capture first. And honestly, this was the best place to lose the fight. In the entire game, this is the best spot to lose a fight. I will say.
Yeah, because you get forward spawn, right?
Yes, you get forward spawn, and you most likely lose the next fight anyway because the enemy team gets fast spawns of 3 seconds to respawn.
Right, you're so right, because they also have less distance to cover because it's on their side of the map. Other way around. Anyway, I'm not gonna think too far into. I'm trying to map out the map in my head, even though it's right in front of me. But it seems like Dr. J takes out Magma, shutting down the Genji play, but Pigeon's still up with the pulse bomb. And oh my god, another nice knife throw by Slash there, just taking down Oat's health. And we're seeing some very nice ults coming up. They're already up as well. The rampage from JQ, if he times that with Kiri's Suzu, that's just a play right there, and you win that fight. But Pigeon's gonna take down Dr. J, and here comes the nice swing of the axe to take out 2. Pigeon and Frog. Korn coming in. His teammates are coming to clean up the play, and oh my god, they just win that fight, and they just have Robot again.
I will say, I don't know if playing Hog here is a play. They might need a swap, because what's happening right now, well, in this moment at least, is Korn will be able to hit an anti-nade on the Hog. They're going to be forced to use Suzu on it, and then a Rampage is just going to come through and re-anti everyone.
Yeah, that is kind of, that might happen right now, but JQ gets swept in. Oh my god, so close. And Intro wanted to take out JQ before she got more value out of her ult, but looks like that wasn't gonna happen because Genji coming in to clean up with the Dragon Blade. No nano needed. He just went in and just sliced everyone up, but here's the thing though.
Oh, 5
ults. I was about to say that. Yes, but wait a minute. Hold up now. We see 5 ults here. They have deflection from Genji here, and
I wouldn't be surprised to see a dry push from WAWA here, where they use no ultimates.
Oh, but here comes the Riptire. No catches. Oh my gosh, just running around. How many? Is he gonna find anyone? Oh my god, he gets the Lucio, almost catches JQ with it too. Even if he did, I don't think Shoot have died to that. But here comes Kiri, gets hit by the accident. Oh my god, insta kill. Bastion gets pulled back. The melee finishing off the kill. That's a triple kill from Slash Castle here, ladies and gentlemen. As the robot gets
takes tactical damage to recharge Nano faster. That's impressive.
That's some high level, high IQ play right there. But it seems like it's going to be Dr. J forced into the corner by JQ. But that means JQ's not in the main fight. He might still lose. He's very low here. 1 HP. Oh my god, I thought he got out for a second. That would have been insane, but either way, the point is still looking very dire on the... No way, that's disrespectful. Oh my god, the sweep into
dire to dead immediately. Look at this.
Dead. Sorry. That pun was also intended, but is that it? That might be it. Things are, looking pretty bad for pun intended here. And then, 125 meters, that's 5 meters off. Oh my god. The punch, Magma coming in, the kills, and that's it.
The reverse sweep occurred.
The reverse sweep was true. And WAWA Gaming ends this match 3-2 with the JQ comp. Oh my god. We're going to see the Lego Bastion play of the game here. I'm curious to see what that was. Probably wasn't O cancel, but either way, just I kind of thought, it'd be kind of funny if it was a reverse sweep. Like we get 3 extra games in or 2 extra games in.
2 extra games in, yes.
And then it happened. And then
it just happened. That was a very impressive showing for both teams. Honestly, we saw Pun's strength, and WAWA was like just staying the course. If anything, they are better than last semester, which is no big surprise. I think all of our teams have improved as they continue to do. But yeah, Pun showed how good they are at this game. They played a ball comp beautifully, and honestly, I think most teams are not ready to play against a ball comp.
I mean, clearly, WAWA at first also wasn't really prepared for it, given how it's a reverse sweep. They had to come back, which shows that it was a surprise for them as much as it was for us. I didn't expect to see a ball today. Like, that's something my brother will pull out, and I'm gonna be like, don't play tank ever again, bro. But like, I mean, clearly the comp works so well. I mean, just on Gibraltar, we just saw some very nice positioning from Ball and the Echo, just getting these free kills and closing the fights. But actually, not even starting the fight, they just kill people, and then like that's it right there. There's no conventional fighting happening whatsoever there, but it works, and that's the beauty of it. And I do have to agree with you there. I am excited to see how the other teams react when they see this.
when they watch the stream and us talking and no anxiety from our part, and then they see the ball comp. I think their eyes are going to open a little wide, because then they're going to have to put that extra scrim time into playing against ball. It's a very difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, like I can imagine they're 1,000 years staring at their computers right now thinking, guys, what do we do against that? Like, that's what I'm imagining. But I mean, again, just excited to see how the Student Series pans out, given how we now have this wild card team coming with a wild card plays that is pun intended. I mean, just their name already shows what's gonna happen if you try to fight them on their terms. You'll be dead. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. But of course, WAWA, they managed to pull things together despite not. I mean, I don't know if they did practice against us. They probably didn't, but they still held together and they end up on top in the end there, which brings them. And I think that's like 1 point for the series, which brings them closer to the finals. But you'll have to see how that
too early on to say anything about
a little early, but it's one step closer is what I meant to say. But I mean, of course, it's just the first week. We got plenty more games ready for you guys coming up very soon, so you guys should definitely tune into those. But I mean, before we sign off here, because I think we're a bit strapped for time here, like, what, you got anything else that you gotta say about these teams? I mean, I'm speechless.
Honestly, I don't have much to say. I think that we just seen how good Pun is for first time, pun intended, and then we just see WAWA playing WAWA. I mean, that's they played these comps last season as well. It was very much almost a recap. It's important to know that all of our teams have improved, and all of the competition has evolved. Speaking of which, I'm also a player this season, so
Yo, do I get to see some of your games a bit while you're down the line?
I think so, because I believe my team captain does announce the games beforehand in stream schedule.
Well, I would love to see those games, because I'm here to see how you play into all this. I mean, clearly you've got the game knowledge, you've got the experience, but do you have the results? I guess we'll find out, huh?
I have played at Spring Series before. It's been a little bit.
Well, I'm sure
I'm ready to play though, and I'm ready to
sure
see
you'll
the
perform.
competition. And everyone should be ready, because this will be a very interesting student series. And I think that's us signing off.
Yeah, I mean, of course, make sure you guys follow the channel, so when we do start these streams again, you're gonna get notified right away. You can join before we even get started. But of course, hope you guys enjoy the stream. We definitely enjoyed this match. It was a very close one, really on the edge of your seat there. But of course, it's been a pleasure casting for you guys, and we hope you guys return for our future streams. But until then, that's all from us. I'll see you guys later. Peace.